Today we are going to dive into a really fun experiment with off-grid power. So let me show you what we got going on today and explain our project. We've been researching about all the viable options for creating electricity on the ranch. Solar works really well in summertime, but not so much in winter. Since it's almost always windy on the coast, wind power is something we have always wanted to try out.
Cable, bing! Battery time?
Now, we do have a lot of very large trees, so it's going to be interesting to see if we can make this work.
Big baby.
Today, we are going to be connecting a very large battery to a wind turbine to see if we can produce electricity with wind power. The VATRER Power 51.2 volt, 100 amp hour lithium battery is manufactured with automotive grade A prismatic cells with a higher energy density and more stable performance and greater power. We'll also be using a 48 volt wind turbine with this system. This battery has a compact 5.12 kilowatt hours of energy, which is equivalent to about 4 12 volt 100 amp hour lithium batteries. So these are pretty much all of the products that we're going to be working with today. We have this incredible 100 amp hour battery from VATRER, a wind turbine that we got off of Amazon, and a bunch of accessories right here to kind of connect everything together. So we're gonna work on getting everything set up and test out this battery. I will let you guys know a little bit more info about this battery later in the video. Very cool battery with a lot of cool features. So let's get going. We bought a smaller wind turbine on the cheaper side because, well, we're not totally sure how this is going to turn out, and we wanted to see how it performs before we invest in a more expensive system. Be sure to stay tuned for details on how to enter the giveaway to win one of these batteries from VATRER. More info on that later.
Pretty cool.
It's like a little airplane.
Yeah, it's kind of small.
Little baby airplane. So the plan is to weld the base of the wind turbine to this leftover galvanized tube from our roof and create a little opening on the side for access. Okay, now that everything is prepped, I will weld these two pieces together. So I just welded the few pieces together using this leftover tubing from our roof structure. The gift that keeps on giving. We've used these galvanized tubes for so many things on the property. Our scaffolds, the roof, lots and lots and lots of things. So always good to save your scrap. You never know what you use it for. Anyways, Vian's gonna clean it up a little bit and then we're gonna move on. Before we continue, you guys gotta check out this view though. That's the view we're gonna have from most of the house, and I am just, it's amazing. incredibly beautiful. We love it here on the ranch. Okay, moving on. We applied a layer of paint on the tubing because it's super salty and corrosive out here, and after it was dry, we got everything ready to install it on the container. As you can see, Viant is super excited to install everything, and so am I. Okay, so the best place I think that we can install this wind turbine, other than on the roof, clearly that would be the best. But this is just an experiment. We want to see if this will be a viable option for us before we invest like a significant amount of money in a good wind turbine and a bigger system. So with that being said, the best place that we can put this experiment is right here on top of our storage container workshop area, right in the corner right there. It's the best spot that's gets the most wind, and yeah, I think it'll be the best location for this. So Viant's over there. He's gonna clean a little spot for me to weld and to put the ground, and then I'm going to weld this tube to the container, and we're gonna get working on installing this wind turbine. Pretty exciting. Also, I just have to say, the view of the house from right here is incredible. This is such a nice view of everything from this angle. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. Okay, back to work.
Alright. Cool.
Good job.
I don't know what we do for the
Success!
Alright, so I just welded it on both sides. There's one weld, there's the other weld. I'm pretty sure that will be plenty for this right here, and we're gonna give those a quick layer of spray paint. This is galvanized, so we don't really need to worry about this too much, but since we removed the galvanized coating so I could weld, we're just gonna do that so it doesn't corrode too quickly. And after that, we are going to install the wind turbine. This is really exciting for us. We have been wanting to try something like this for quite a while, and I'm just so excited to see if it's going to work as we think it's going to. So we are setting up a little station right here. This is where we are going to work on all of like the wiring and all of that. So we have all of our materials here. The wind turbine is here, and we're just gonna jump right into it.
So we are going to wrap those 3 wires with some heat shrink wrap around here, because the edge is kind of sharp and I'm worried with the time and the vibration that we can put them live against the metal. So we are going to do that, and after we're going to crimp some longer wire here with some solar connector to the long wire to go all the way to the battery. So that's what we are going to do right now.
Okay, so I'd like to take a moment to say we are not electricians. And this is the first time we're trying something like this. So, like always, we are just trying our best with the knowledge and skills that we have. Okay?
So we extend the very short electric wire from the wind generator, and we'll install some quick connect, like solar quick connect, to connect it to the longer wire that will bring us the electricity all the way inside the container.
While Viant finishes working on the wiring, I am going to connect all of the blades to the center part of the wind turbine to save some time.
I already feel the electricity.
So now we're gonna take all of this, head up there and connect it. So we got all of the wires to the wind turbine coming into the container right here. Now we are going to introduce the star of the show, this 100 amp hour battery from VATRER. Let me tell you guys a little bit more about this battery before we move forward. If you're looking for a large battery for any off-grid setup, RV, camper, van, or boat, or if you want to set up an emergency power source for your home or property, this is a great option that comes with a lot of benefits and special features. The VATRER 51.2 volt 100 amp hour battery features an on-off switch for easy operation. It can be turned on or off with one touch. This button also acts as a circuit breaker. It will automatically shut down to protect the 48 volt battery when the load current is too high. The lithium battery has 2 positive terminals and 2 negative terminals, which help to equalize the current, reduce heat, and avoid overheating caused by the accumulation of everything on one terminal. The battery also has a more user-friendly design with a touchscreen smart display that enables you to monitor and control the battery at any time, anywhere. It also can be connected to the VATRER app, where you can also check all of the information about the battery. What's great about this battery is there's no acid inside, so you're able to safely mount it in any position. This makes the lithium-ion batteries perfect for marine applications, RVs, campers, travel trailers, and all off-grid applications. The handles make it really easy to move around, and it also comes with side brackets. This battery also offers 2 to 3 times more power than a lead-acid battery and charges up to 5 times faster, so there's definitely some benefits to this battery. The VATRER 100 amp hour battery comes with 16 automotive grade A battery cells and a top-of-the-line BMS for added safety. The BMS, or Battery Management System, is a critical component in the lithium-ion batteries. It performs various functions, including shutting off the battery in case of low or high voltage, low or high temperatures, or a short circuit to protect the cells and user from unsafe conditions. It also keeps all the cells balanced by reducing the charging rate in cells that have been topped off first, ensuring that all of the cells are always equally balanced. We are setting up this system as a 48 volt system. And if you'd like to hear the benefits of doing that, I've included a link in the description to another video where they do a deep dive into that topic. I also included a link to another video showcasing the breakdown and analysis of this battery and stress testing of this battery for those that are interested. They're both great videos and have a lot of technical information in them. With winter right around the corner and all of the crazy storms and weather, you never know when or for how long you'll be without power, if the power goes out. This battery is also a great product to have as a backup power source in case of emergencies. Be sure to click the exclusive link in the description or scan the QR code on the screen if you're watching from your TV if you are interested in picking up this VATRER 100 amp hour battery or any VATRER products. They have a wide variety of batteries to choose from, as well as battery accessories like inverters and chargers. The details on how to enter the giveaway to win this battery are coming soon. But for now, let's get back into the setup. So we're going to work on connecting all of our accessories that are going to go from the wind turbine to the battery and to the inverter. I'll explain more as we progress with the installation. Right now we are installing a disconnect switch and a 48 volt charge controller in between the wind turbine and the battery. After that, we installed a fuse, a multimeter so we can see how much energy is coming in, and another disconnect switch. We connected everything to the battery, and then we connected a 2000 watt inverter to the battery. Okay, we just finished setting everything up. The windmill is not connected yet, but we are going to turn it on for the first time. As I mentioned before, this battery comes with a touchscreen and allows you to see what's going on inside the battery, as well as monitor the input, output, and the overall usage. So far, everything seems to be functioning well. We are going to plug in a few things to the inverter right here and just verify that things are working the way that we hope that they're working.
Yeah, it's charging. So let's see, spooling, 40 watts, 43. 60, whoa, it's pulling a lot. Let's see one of these ones, eh? Oh cool, you have actually the discharging here. And what's incredible, you have the time to empty. The heater. So we are 1400 watts, the two together. Let's go on the max height. Should be a 2000 inverter, so let's see, 1650, 550, and cool. Time to empty, it's like calculating. Wow, 35 amp we are draining. Pretty insane. So now we see that we can empty the battery, and that's worked pretty well. Now it's time to charge it.
This battery is capable of powering up to a 100 amp continuous discharge and can handle a maximum load of 5,120 watts. Now, our inverter is only capable of running 2,000 watts, so we are nowhere near the maximum capacity of this battery. So just keep that in mind and check out the videos I linked in the description if you want to see a stress test and other technical details about this battery. Alright you guys, today is the day. We are going to go up there and install the blades on the wind turbine. We have a few very windy days coming up, so it will be a great test to see if the wind turbine works well, and then we can charge the battery and use the battery. So let's get everything set up there.
Fly, little bird. It's not too windy yet. Alright.
Voila! Alright, so we are gonna let this do its job, report back and let you guys know how it works. Like I said, we have some really windy days coming up, so I guess we'll find out. Right now we have no wind, which is why it's not turning at all. But it's very windy here on the coast, generally speaking. We just so happened to install this on a few days of no wind, so we got lucky. So, check back in with you guys in a day or two and let you know how it's working. So the first thing we did was plug in all of the lights so Viant could work on some small projects at our workbench. And the battery powered the small tools, lights, and heater, no problem at all. But now let's check outside to see how the wind turbine is working. So, as you can see, the wind turbine is barely turning. The wind is pretty strong, but the trees are definitely affecting the performance of the turbine. And it is basically producing no power at all. As you can see, it's pretty windy, but the trees definitely block the strong winds coming from this direction. If we could mount the wind turbine above the tree line, I think it would perform way better. But our trees are about 80 plus feet tall, so it would be pretty challenging to mount something that high. So, we've had quite a bit of wind, but all the wind is coming from the south, which, as you can see behind me, there are just a ton of trees back there. And it's blocking the wind from being super strong. So, I guess we'll have to see what it's like when we get the north winds, because it's a clear spot over there. We don't really have any trees over there from the north, so have to wait for that to see if we get any use out of this wind turbine. Okay, time for the giveaway information. As a special thank you to our followers, we are partnering with VATRER to offer this special giveaway. To enter into the giveaway to win this VATRER 51.2 volt 100 amp hour battery, click the link in the description to the giveaway link, register and create an account through the VATRER website, and comment off-grid power for a chance to win. Winners will be announced by December 8th, and may the odds be ever in your favor. So it's been pretty windy these past few days, and unfortunately, I think all of these trees are affecting the performance of this wind turbine. We're gonna wait and see how that reacts once we get winds coming from this way, because we have no tree interference right here, and it does get pretty windy from this side, but recently the winds have been coming from that way, and the trees are definitely making an impact on the wind turbine. The battery is still functioning really great, and we're still going to use the battery. We just have to figure out a good way to supply some electricity to it. If this doesn't work the way we think it's going to, we're going to set up a little solar array and see how that performs, even in the cloudy weather such as today. So it'll be a good comparison. Stay tuned for that. Thank you so much for watching this video. We really appreciate all of you guys who hang around and watch our content. So thank you, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Help support our channel by leaving a comment, liking, and sharing this video. As always, you guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to keep up with our projects and adventures on Pacific Pines Ranch. We put out new videos every Saturday, and sometimes even during the week. So be sure to subscribe and hit the notification button so you don't miss any. Okay, bye.